here in Cheravogue at the Blackbull for the 13th annual Blackbull Threshing Festival. The day is beautiful, lovely clear day. In fact, I'm told reliably that there's never been a drop of rain on this event since it started. Well, that may be nearly correct, but certainly they've always had very, very good weather for it, and it looks like it's going to be a very nice day today. The crowd is beginning to come in. There's a buzz around the place. There's lovely smells of food being cooked. I've already taken a walk of the site, and there's a lot of things happening, and people are building up to what promises to be a very, very exciting day. The funds raised by this event over the years have gone to many local projects and have been spent very wisely in the community, and I'm sure the same will be true of today. I'm standing here beside the threshing mill. It's a Marshall threshing mill, and the owner of the mill is Mike O'Toole, and he's going to talk to me about the mill and about the history of the mill. We're just saying that you're the owner of the mill, Mike.
That's right, yeah.
You're very local, you're only down the road.
Oh, just down the road, yeah.
Yeah. And you've always had an interest in this.
I always had an interest,
family,
yeah. My dad always had a thresher, like, when he was young, you know, when I was young. So once my interest came back again, I said I'd try and pick up one.
Okay.
So I look here at that machine in Mount Rat.
Mount Rat?
Yeah, about 10 years ago.
And was it advertised?
Not really, just word of mouth, like.
Okay.
So I went and I bought it off an old guy called Jack Keaton.
Right.
And Jack has passed away actually this year, but it was 60-year idle in a shed.
Okay.
So I tried to restore it.
So you brought it home to?
Brought it home to my home place.
Cheravogue?
Yeah, and I took into it and restored it. It took 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of work went into it.
A lot of work, yeah, and time, but
yeah.
I sort of had the interest in doing it, you know.
It looks great, I must say. You're happy with the outcome?
Oh, yeah,
sure.
very happy, yeah.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get it going and threshing, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
See if I could thresh.
Yeah, and it is working.
Because 10 more guys said it would never work.
and you wanted to prove them wrong. Yeah.
I had to prove them wrong.
And you did.
Yeah,
You did.
yeah.
So how many years have you had it here now?
This is my 8th year.
Consecutive?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
8th year, yeah.
And I remember some of the years there was another one with you, but now you're shouldering,
That's right, yeah.
you're shouldering the full load.
Then Mullally was here 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
then couldn't come today. So.
Yeah. And just on the history of the machine, the Marshall, can you tell us anything about that? Are they English?
Oh yeah, they're all made in Gainsborough, in London.
Near London?
Yeah, that's where they're mostly made, yeah.
Okay.
So that was built around 1908.
Okay.
And she's all on brass bearings.
Right.
You know, the original,
Yes,
it was never changed.
So there's no grease?
It's all grease and oil.
Grease and oil.
You must keep the bearings oil, like.
Yeah.
The modern bearings would be ball bearings.
Yeah.
Most lads changed them, like, but I didn't touch them.
Okay.
Left them as they were.
You left them as they were?
Yeah, they're fine. Like.
And can you get parts?
Well, all the ironwork was intact, you know.
Okay.
It's just I got into the timber work, you know, so that suited me.
Okay.
So,
Which would be your own...
the field, like.
Your field, yeah.
Yeah, that's all the ironworks was fine, and I just loosened them up and got them going.
And in terms of the different, we'll say oats, wheat or barley, does it do one better than the other, or is it equally good at the moment?
Well, you have to change different screens for them.
Okay.
For the screen, say oats, where you couldn't put, say, a wheat screen now when you're doing oats, or vice versa. Like.
You have to change the screens.
Yeah. Well, you could put oat screens, but you see the corn would fly through it quicker and it wouldn't be clean. This is good.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and she's driven then, belt driven, like by this.
She's driven then by
Fords and Major.
Yeah. Back when that was originally working years ago, like it's driven by a steam engine.
All right.
Yeah, so
originally.
Yeah. Steam engine.
But we've moved on, obviously. And,
it was 60-year idle when I got it.
So it worked then maybe 30 to 40 years and it was left idle then?
Oh yeah.
So well over 100 years old
It
now.
first, the guy that owned it originally, he bought it in 1922.
Okay.
That Jack Keaton's father.
Jack Keaton, yeah. That's when they came into possession. Yeah.
And it last worked in 1947 before I got it.
Okay.
So I brought it back to life.
And a final question on it, and we'll let you go then because we know you have preparatory work to do. How many people, we won't say men because we have to be careful nowadays, it'll be men or women, but how many people does it take to make one function properly, doing all the jobs at the bags and cutting the sheaves and all that?
You could be talking up to maybe 10 men.
10 men in
Yeah.
total, yeah, okay.
It was often 15.
And you'll be hoping to have 10 men here shortly.
And years ago, lads haven't been sent home because they couldn't feed them.
So there is an act to it.
Oh, there is.
There is,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. And
a
there's
good
an
day's, heavy day's thrashing, you'd be 2 men feeding it, like.
Okay.
And 2 men cutting sheaves. And
I know I said a while ago it was the last question, but final question: how much grain could you expect then to thrash in a good day, or is that a difficult one to throw at you?
maybe, I suppose, in a heavy day's thrashing, maybe if you got 7 or 8 acres.
Done. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
That's, I'm guessing now.
Yeah. So it's more the volume of straw going through than the volume
Yeah,
of grain coming
that's
out.
right, yeah.
Okay. Well, look, we'll let you back to it and wish you the best of luck.
Right,
And
thanks very
continued
much.
success with it. All right, Mike.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Annie, you're going well here. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm spinning the wool from the sheep,
Right.
and now this is carded wool and all that, but you can get it straight from the sheep and you can work it as well,
Okay. Yeah.
you know.
And where did you get this wool?
Well, I washed it and myself and done the whole thing, you know,
You washed it.
beforehand and
Yeah.
carded it, you know.
Yes. When you say carded it, what do you mean?
Yeah, you have to have a carding machine, you know, for scratching it together,
Oh, right.
you know.
Okay. And getting it to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at it. I haven't been doing too much of it now lately.
That's okay.
But,
That's okay. And is there a particular sheep? I see you have different coloured
Well,
wool there.
the Jacob sheep was brilliant for
Really? Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And Jacob, and of course the ordinary white sheep, and
Yeah.
then there was a grey sheep. Like there's a lot of the jumpers up there.
So these
Yes.
jumpers are made from
Yeah,
your wool here.
that's right.
And
They're behaved, you know.
so the one on the left would be Jacob, then there's brown in it.
It would, yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this would be from a white sheep,
It would, a grey sheep, yeah.
a grey sheep. Yeah.
Grey,
Yeah.
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 So there you go.
Very good. And did you bring it the whole way through yourself? Wash it?
Oh, I
card
did,
it,
yeah. But
spin it?
yes,
Knit it?
knitted.
The whole lot?
The whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you actually sell them then? You do?
Well, I used to, but
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit
You haven't been doing it
age
lately.
related.
Well, I don't know, from what I see, you'll be going for many more years.
I don't know. I have a feeling this is my last year.
Work away anyway, we'll watch you for another moment.
But no, look at it. It's the trend. Did you ever make a sugun?
Yes, yeah.
For
We used to use them for trams and hay
Translate.
years ago, yes. Yeah.
You're not that young, so.
Just like yourself, Annie, we both look young. Yeah. Okay, well, look, we'll leave you to it there and work away, and thanks for your time.
No problem.
Yeah, Annie Larkin. Now, Maureen, Carol, we
Yeah.
know you're working hard here, but you have a moment, just a moment.
Oh,
to
yes,
talk to
no
us for a little
problem.
while,
Yeah.
Just give us a small rundown. You started there, you were churning in the churn on the far side, and
Yeah.
then you moved on and you were making the butter.
And the churning usually takes roughly about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Roughly about that, if you have it the right heat. It's supposed to be 60 temperature. That's the right temperature.
Of the milk.
Of the cream.
When
It's cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cream that has been separated.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
You would have separated it first.
Well, we didn't separate it, we got it from the creamery.
You got the-
They
yes.
donated.
Right. Okay.
They donated
Yeah.
to the trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
how many pounds of butter then would you in a churning? How many pounds of butter would you get out of it?
Well, depend. If you had a fair, you'd have 10 or 12.
Would you?
You would, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
If you had a fair amount of cream, you'd have about 10 pound
Okay.
of butter. Yeah.
And in terms of time to make that, what are you talking about? An hour or two, I suppose.
About 2 hours.
Yes, yeah, from
Yes.
start to finish.
Yes,
From
yeah,
the churn.
yeah.
Yeah. And the
Well, it
churn.
was part of the day's work long ago,
Oh yeah.
years ago.
I remember my
Do
mother
ya?
doing it, yeah, and I often turned the churn for her. Yeah. That's a while ago now.
And I think-
And that churn now, that's a pretty old churn.
No, Seamus Kindy owns the churn now. I'd say
Right.
sure, all churns are old
Yeah,
now.
well,
It's
yeah.
a lovely little churn.
It is, yeah. It's a lovely churn, and it's on
It's
a
a
nice
lovely
stand.
size.
Yeah. And a
yeah.
nice stand, so
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
a nice height, doesn't it?
It is grand, yeah. He owns that now, yeah.
And your butter then, would you...
I make them in half pounds for the threshing,
Right, okay.
and just €2 a half pound.
€2 half pound.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's more of a novelty.
It
than
is a
that.
novelty, yeah,
Yes,
but it's nice
yeah.
to see it done.
It is.
As I say, I remember it being done, but a lot of the younger people wouldn't
No, sure,
remember.
none of them.
No.
Because I hadn't done it for years till this started here. Because when everyone started sending milk, nobody turned
Yeah,
down
everybody
anymore.
started buying
Oh,
the butter.
they did,
Yeah,
yes.
in the normal way.
Yes, yeah.
So,
It was out there.
it's part of our history, isn't it?
Oh, it is a big part.
All right.
Won't ever come back.
And
sure.
it won't. Anyway, listen, thanks, Maureen.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you very much. Thanks. Okay.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Okay, we're here. We're at the Colcannon stand. We have Mary Parlin and all her
Oh, my
staff,
little
our
workers.
colleagues, all her little elves here.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you can see how nicely tugged out we all are. Very.
Yeah. Well, I must say you put a big effort into it.
Oh, we
Mary.
do,
Yeah,
yes.
you're all looking well.
Colcannon is
Yeah.
very popular here every year.
yeah.
Men coming back year after year saying they can't wait for the next year to come around. Our secret recipe goes down a treat every year.
Well, look, we're Aidan and myself and Fergal are after having some here
sampling
now.
the
I can
wares,
tell you,
yeah.
it's lovely now. It really is. Just give us a little rundown on what you put into it, or is that is it a real secret?
Lots of elbow grease, good potatoes, plenty of cream, butter, scallions, country milk, and mash and churn it around, makes it nice and creamy. We're so lucky to get good sponsors for all our produce. Millens provide the potatoes, and we use 100 kg of potatoes.
For the threshing?
For our little stand
For your
here.
stand, yeah.
We sell out in less than 3 hours. Queues all the time waiting for it. And we just throw it all together and give it a good mash.
And it's part of the whole fundraising exercise?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah,
fundraiser
it's a
every year,
contributor.
and we don't worry today about cholesterol or things like that. We do notice the men come back for extra butter and salt, so maybe we're trying to mind our men, but some men.
Today, but it's all in a good cause.
It's all in a good cause, and we have great fun at it. And I have to really thank the same 5 women that come year after year, and we'll all have aches and pains in our shoulders tomorrow, but it's part of the process.
Just one thing, Mary, in terms of the potato, is there a particular potato breed or variety?
Most years it's either Rooster or Maris Piper, whatever variety Millens have in stock at a particular time, but it's always a good firm potato, and thankfully we get them pre-peeled and everything, so it takes some of the hard work out of it. But they're an excellent potato to mash, and they don't, when we boil them, they don't go to mush or anything, so I'd say that is the important.
And of course, Carcannon would be a delicacy with new potatoes, if you had real new potatoes.
Real new potatoes, but I suppose we are kind of still in the new potato season.
Yes, yeah.
But I think it's the open air ambience that adds to it as well.
I can guarantee it. Okay, well listen, the best of luck with it, and I hope you're
we're very well set up here, thanks to all the men in the backgrounds that set up our tent for us. And we, as I say, we have plenty of fire extinguishers and defibrillators and first aid kits.
Your health and safety as well.
Oh, very much catered for. So thanks, Liam.
All right, Mary, thanks very much. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Now we've moved on. We've moved on to the griddle bread baking, and we're here with Grania Hogan and Lucy Carey. And Grania is going to talk to us for a moment and just tell us how things are going and how they actually make the griddle bread. Could you just give us, Grania, first a little quick rundown on how you make the griddle bread?
Well, first you use cream flour, about maybe a pound of cream flour and a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and spoonful of salt, just a dash of salt to give a bit of flavour. Yeah, just a small pinch of salt, and sieve it all up into a bowl like Lucy, and then buttermilk, and with a knife just spoon it through it with the knife to bring it all together and out onto the table. Knead it up. It's simple as, makes it sound easy anyway.
Okay, and tell us about the baking then. Obviously a turf fire.
Turf fire, it's kind of, a low heat on a turf fire, and the griddle is over it.
It's very close to it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's very hard to get it right, I can tell you.
Yeah.
It's a low heat, and the griddle then heats over it over like a long period, and then we know the griddle's ready with a bit of flour. The flour will turn on it, and then we put the bread down. It'll crisp up on one side. It'll take about 20 minutes to half an hour for it to cook.
And would it burn easily if you didn't keep an eye on it?
Yeah, if you don't watch it, it will. Yeah, because it's so close to the fire. It'll, it's hard to control a fire like that. At home, it's no problem. But
I know. But in this environment here,
it's very hard to do it.
Difficult.
Yeah.
I suppose that's Ballyegan turf, is it?
Oh no, we won't claim that turf to Ballyegan anyway. Only the best down there.
Okay. Well, on that note,
I think that came from Carey's house.
on that note, we'll leave it for the moment. Thanks, Grania.
Thanks
and Lucy.
very much.
Thanks very much. Thanks. Yeah. Jack O'Mara. Tell me, Jack, it's an interesting setup here, but tell me what you're doing.
I'm sewing 2 corn sacks together to make a sheet to cover the trailer. And it has many uses around the yard. We're making this now, but this was the regular sheet long before plastic came. So this is just an old tradition we're trying to keep alive.
And will this keep out rain? And
Oh, this will keep out a night's rain, no problem. So here I am now, starting off sewing 2 sacks together. 2 sacks here, you see.
Okay.
One out to be a sheet, the 2 are sewn together, so you have that bit of it done.
So you could sew another one. You could have a wider sheet.
So 3 or 4
3
together.
or 4 together,
depending on the size you want. You see. Make it up to any size.
And obviously this is what they did years ago.
Years ago.
What material is this?
This is juice. Now that's a light type of juice. The cordon sack is the real right type of jute because it's good and firm and sturdy and able to stand up to it.
Yes.
And it has a heavier rim on here as well, which makes the sewing more secured. You see, it's behind the rim.
Okay.
This is only a light rim. But
and what would this have been used for? Maybe some other material, some other product?
This was also manufactured in a similar place as similar factory, like Clara factory. Where
like
the
Good Buddies in Clara.
Correct,
Yes,
yeah. So this is just an old-time craft, you see. There's 2 types of stitches now that I'm doing. I can do this one, you see, with a bit of a shake in my hand, but that's
something that comes after a while.
Comes from once you pass 40.
Okay. And tell me, what stitch is that then?
This is what they call the over stitch. You see, but I have another stitch. You see, I was far better at this 30 years ago. Now
Yes.
I'm switching over to do what they call the buttonhole stitch.
Okay, so you're threading it through it, you're looping it into
I'm looping it, you see, every second time.
Yeah.
You see, there is a bit actually. There's the proper. I have a bit done there. That's a buttonhole stitch. This is just what they call an over stitch here. All my sisters now done this. I learned a little from them when they were doing their needlework class.
When you were growing up?
When we were going to the national school.
Just a few years ago, yeah.
That's a few years ago. There was a half hour or such a week put into needlework.
And you picked up a bit of that?
Well, I picked up a bit, you see, through my curiosity.
And it helped you through on many an occasion?
Well, it's just a matter of trying to keep a craft alive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pass it on to the next generation.
I suppose the interesting thing here too is before polythene and plastic
that's
right.
This
People had to have
the only thing you could turn to,
Yes, yeah.
Just like the wicker work, the basket work there, you see, before plastic containers came.
Yeah. So people adapted?
People adopted to this method.
Yeah.
A sort of, they were self-sufficient. So you see, it was necessity for something to cover the stack of corn. What do we cover it with? You couldn't go in and buy your sheet of plastic like today.
And we can't leave it open to the elements.
Correct, yeah. So we made up those. And these was, when they be dry, if they were covered in use, in other words, for a night over a rick of corn or something, the next day they'd be dry, left out, they'd be dry folded and put up for the next turn. There was always a use for them. Okay. Covering the load of bananas going to the market in Bourne, the horse and car, or various other jobs they had. So
when the threshing is completed over in the other side of this field, you'll have your sheet ready to cover the grain.
Well, you see, to cover they had several purposes, the winning sheet, you see. When they say winning sheet, you remember the old time winning, to win the corn, to clean the corn. When it was thrashed with horsepower, you had a lot of light holes in it. Okay. So they had to blow that out. So they put it through a winning machine. And this was this material, you see, they spread it over an area on the ground, maybe 12 or 14 square feet, because there was grain blowing.
Yes.
So they had everything collected sitting on the sheet.
So everything was on the sheet.
Everything was on.
Then they'd fold it in.
Yeah, and gather up their grain and separate their chaff.
Okay.
So it had a lot of purposes.
Okay.
And and we used to make praskins long ago with this jute as well for sowing potatoes.
You'll have to tell, all the youngsters wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know what you'd be talking about, correct.
Yeah.
But it had many uses, the jute bag.
Yeah.
And
then
other material.
Smell off it, isn't there?
Oh, there is
grand
healthy smell, I don't know why, but there's grand smell. Very interesting, really.
Okay. Well, look, we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah,
Jack.
well, that's grand.
Thanks for your time, and I'll let you continue on with that.
Thanks for that.
All right, thanks, Jack. Thanks.
See you later.
Very important people, Lord and Lady Sharavog, and your 3 children, 3 beautiful children.
Yes.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Your threshing is happening today, and obviously very important part of the year for you. Are you looking forward to a good yield?
It's a huge day for us, really, and it gives us a great chance to meet up with some of the local people that are living around the estate and on the estate, and it's great for us, you know, and it brings everybody together, and we like doing it once a year, and we kind of spoil the people, and it's good. Everybody seems to enjoy it.
Okay. And maybe your good lady might like to say something.
Oh, I'm sure she will have something to say. Yeah.
Lady Sharavogue, would you like to maybe add anything to what your husband has said?
Well, on this occasion, it does give us a chance to meet with the people, because it's not often we get to do that, and it just shows our appreciation for all their kindness and good help and respect to us during the year. So this is our way of saying a big thank you to all the people who came to here today, who worked very hard getting this organised, and we really do appreciate it, and so do our children.
Yes, and would you like to introduce me to your children?
Yes, this is Sarah Jane, and she's 10.
Okay.
And this is Mary Ann, and she's 8.
Okay.
And this is James Jr., and he's just 7.
Okay, so yeah, and they're coming along nice and evenly, aren't they?
They are indeed, and that's the end of our family, actually.
And would you have any comment on that, Lord?
No, it was good and steady progress there, and yeah.
Just in terms, and I don't know much about you, not being from here, but have you a big estate?
I think, yeah, it's quite sizable.
It is, darling.
It is.
Lady Sharavogue isn't as reticent.
No. She does tend to, yeah.
My husband is of the quieter nature, but we do have a very sizable farm. We do.
Okay, well look, on that note, and could I wish you the best of luck for the day, and I hope your threshing goes well. I know it's important.
It is.
I hope you have a very good day.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Okay, we're here with Seamus Kennedy, the chairman of the Threshing Festival, and has been chairman of the Threshing Festival for 13 years now, I think, Seamus.
13 year, yeah. 13 year. Still hanging in there.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Long time, yeah. It's starts out to do the job for a couple of years, and that escalates then on, and the next thing you're here, still here, you know. So.
Yeah, but you looking back on that, and we'll talk about today, I suppose, in a moment. But looking back on that, it has gone very fast.
Oh, it has. One year tips around after the other. You don't actually, you've only gone home over this evening, and you've been nearly already planning for next year. You know what I mean? To try and add something to it, and each year seems to go faster. You know what I mean? It comes around quicker.
And obviously there's a lot of money raised. We'll come to that as well. But when going back to the start, did you have any idea that it was going to turn out to be an annual event and to be still going on as strong as ever, or stronger than ever 13 years later? Did you ever think that?
No, I have to say we wouldn't have thought that at all. No, we just started off that first year. It was run as in the Lord Mayor campaign, and it was one of the contestants in the Lord Mayor, Padre O'Mara. He used it as one of his fundraisers, and it started from there. You know what I mean? And then we said, why don't we have it next year? And when we got next year, we're still here today, 13 years later. That's the way it worked on.
And you've expanded out into the next field there as well, in terms of.
We did, yeah. When we started, we were only confined here to this area here, belonging to Geraldine and Malone, and then Patrick Hayden's field was available to us. So we had to, as it got bigger, we needed more space. So we moved out there. So we're delighted to have them, and very thankful to them for it.
And of course the threshing, and it's here behind us now at the moment, and they're working away there on the oaten straw. It is the centrepiece, but a lot of other things has been added to it over the years.
Oh, there is, yeah. The threshing, as you say, is the centre of attraction. That's what's built around.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of things that have been added to it over the years. Like we used to have the donkey racing, and then we switched that to sheep racing, and then we came back and we done donkey racing again, and back to sheep racing, and the dog show then took off tremendously as well. You know, and that's gone from strength to strength. And
I believe the vintage. The entrance in the vintage area has improved immensely. It's your biggest year, is it?
Oh, today is our biggest year by far of what vintages after being coming aboard. We're nearly ran out of space. There's that many there, you know.
And people coming long distances.
Oh, long distances. People from Cork, Galway, you know, all around, you know. So we were fixed at the one Sunday in every year, the same last Sunday in August. So people get to know it's on. And we never had a wet day, which is a bonus to that as well.
I mean, I was saying that at the introduction back a couple of hours ago about, is that true? You've never had a wet day?
One year we had a shower around 11 o'clock, that was it. And after that, we never had a wet day. It went from every day
better, you know. So.
And I just want to ask you as well, it is primarily a fundraising event and the money is going locally, but just to kind of spell it out for people a bit clearer, in terms of the projects that have been done and helped and it's used for over the years, could you just give us a flavour of that?
Yeah, well, as you say, it is spread out over the parish. We have a rule, for a better word, that only one recipient gets it.
Okay.
And that makes it easier to run, because if you give it to two to one day, they'll end up maybe in a row. You done all the work and I got nothing, and you got the same money.
Yeah.
But no, we give it out to the parish. We started off, as I said, with the GA getting it for the Lord Mayor campaign, and the school got it then some years ago, and they brought X amount of computers. Then it went to the hall in Ballyegan, which was refurbished. Then it went back to the school again, and then it went to Hancon. They built a new hall, Coolderry Hall. The GA got
a site for the school,
site for the school as well. And then there was the entrance going into the hurling pitch was done out of the Threshing, and then it came back again. And last year, then the village in Coolderry was enhanced because of the Threshing.
Okay.
And the year before last, and last year now Kilcoleman, which was the last end of the parish to get a bit, so they're doing work around the church grounds and on the cross up there as well.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is drive through the parish,
look around,
and you can see the benefit of it. You know,
and it has been hugely beneficial.
Serious, it has. Everything looks very well, and you know.
And could you put a figure? Maybe it's a hard question, and maybe, but overall, in 13 years, how much have you raised through this day, this one day?
Well, as I said, today is our 13th day. Up to today, we have 570,000.
My God.
So we hope to come over the 600,000 today.
My God. Well done.
Which will be a tremendous achievement, you know.
And that's an incredible achievement. And I mean, all of that money has been spent locally, enhancing the area aesthetically, and I suppose helping people have better lives. Have better lives.
Oh, it has. It made it easier on people. And we also give to two major charities each year as well.
Yes.
And we have gone around the globe nearly with that as well. You know what I mean? A lot of people from Share a Dream Foundation, some of them went to the orphanages even in Belarus one time to get a donation. And all the local charities have benefit from them as well. We also fund a senior citizens party every Christmas in the parish as well.
So all of these things.
All of these things, and all of what we have on site, the marquees, everything. We purchased all them, and we owned every one of them ourselves as well.
So they're part of the tools of the day.
They are, and we add to it each year. We buy something new to keep it going each year. You know, so.
Look, I know. I heard a rumor earlier on that you were thinking of stepping down yourself, and I know probably a lot of people won't want to hear that. But
that's not a rumor; it's the truth.
Is it, Seamus?
I'm stepping down today after I finished just my last Threshing. I think it's time for a new face.
Well,
I'm not running away or anything.
I know what you mean.
I think it's time for people to get a fresh face. Probably sick of listening to me talking there now.
Well, I don't know, but but it's an incredible achievement in 13 years.
It is a great achievement.
Well done.
But it wouldn't be done any for all the people.
I appreciate that.
I only tell them what to do when they do it.
But somebody has to head it up.
Like the biggest meeting we had, which was one some years ago. We had 78 people at a meeting if it wins tonight.
An organising meeting.
That's the kind of support you get. So when you get support like that, it's easy run it, you know what I mean? So I'm not taking the credit for running it, it's for the people that's behind me, and they were brilliant, you know, absolutely brilliant. So.
Well, look, I won't hold you. I know you're busy and there's a lot of work to be done, but the best of luck today and the best of luck in the future. I'm sure you'll still have an input into it somewhere or other.
A little bit sometime.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
All right, Seamus. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, I'm here with Dan Coulihan. Dan is a well-known vintage car enthusiast from Burr. I've known him a long time. Dan, this is a strange-looking machine.
It is,
and I said, first of all, jokingly, was it in the 1916 Rising?
It was, already made a film there,
You surprised me when you said it was.
Yeah, it was, yeah. It made a film there. If you're short, matter of fact.
Do you know what film that is?
Someone G4.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was in the film?
It was in the film, yeah.
Okay. And what is the history of it? I mean, when was it made, do you know?
It was made in 1915.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a bit hard to raise, a bit of extra on it, you know.
And was it part of, was English made?
English made, yeah, originally.
Was it English Army?
English Army, yeah.
And she came into the Irish Army then, did she?
Yeah, in the 1916.
Okay.
Came over, yeah.
What make is it?
It's a Bentley, an old Bentley.
Which is a very famous make in England.
Yeah.
You know, horsepower-wise, what would she be?
She'd be a 4 litre.
4.
Yeah, 4 litre, yeah.
And she burns petrol, obviously.
Oh yeah, there's no TVO or TVO.
Yeah, she burns petrol.
Yeah, all petrol, yeah.
And she 4 litre engine.
4 litre engine.
So there'll be lots of emissions.
Oh, we got plenty of horsepower now, yeah.
Plenty of horsepower, yeah. I see you have her taxed.
Oh, taxed and insured, yeah.
She's taxed and insured and all.
Yeah.
And the cab, was that fitted on at a later stage?
No, that was the original cab, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, timber, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's an absolutely marvellous looking machine.
Yeah, this one was in all creatures great and small.
What was this?
That's an Austin. That was in all creatures great and small one time.
Yeah. This car here, this Austin, is it?
1932.
1932 Austin. It was in the All Creatures Great and Small series. That was a veterinary series.
It was, yeah.
So one of the vets used to drive that?
One of the vets used to drive her.
Yeah. You like the vintage cars?
I should have about 17 altogether.
17? Yeah. And how do you manage to mind them all and keep them all under cover?
I do.
Yeah. It's big business. I mean, there's the money's worth there, isn't it?
There's a few pounds.
There's a few pounds, yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
There's a few pounds. Yeah.
Well, listen, thanks for taking part.
That's a Rolls Royce as well as mine as well.
This is a Rolls?
Yeah.
We have a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, and an Austin that was in All Creatures Great and Small. Yeah. Dan, thanks very much.
You're welcome, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here with Jackie Dooley, former international sheep shearing champion, and just to prove that he can still do it, we're after filming him shearing a sheep there, and he had a very smooth stroke there still, Jackie.
Not too bad at all.
Look good.
I kind of never lost it that way, you know.
Yeah.
But the sheep are nice and clean too, you know.
Yeah. And is it something that, you know, it just comes naturally to you?
Well, I did. I started when I was a young lad, and I never lost it. And I was with Frank Whitten years ago, and he trained me first, you know.
Right.
But thanks be to God, I never lost it.
You didn't, you know. I was just watching there. The strokes were very smooth, and there was no nipping at the sheep.
I was kind of nervous, all right, but other than that, you know. But I know it's grand to be able to come back and do an old thing when you're asked to do a job.
It's a great day, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Yeah,
this is a great place here every year, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know?
It's lovely setting and all.
Lovely, yeah.
And just take me back to Cappoquin, was it in 1965?
65, yeah. Myself and Peter Corrigan was picked in down in Westmeath, and Frank Whitten was the manager. And we went to Cappoquin, and I think we were 6 points behind going into the final, and my turn came, and sure I won the individual prize and the team prize as well.
By your individual performance.
Yeah. I won everything.
Oh, you were very young then, obviously.
I'm 75 now. You're relative.
It's hard to believe. Hard to believe.
That's the way it goes. Yeah. But I tell you, thanks be God, good old health and that, you know.
And over the years, the shearing stood to you, I suppose. You used it as a means of income for a good number of years.
I sheared in Bowen Dempsey's for years. All the Dempseys had Araki sheep.
Yeah.
The first year I ever sheared in George Dempsey's, I think there was 1,600 sheep sheared in it back and forth the whole time, you know. I was kept going with him, you know. The Dempsey's is my livelihood, you know.
They kept you going. Yeah. Did you do others for roundabout?
As a matter of fact, that little one over there now, I left Tom Dempsey's when I was a young lad in 1958, and I carried that down to Quinlan's, down across the field, and sheared sheep for him.
Right. That's a hand.
That's a hand turned one. Yeah.
And this lister you have here, is that your own one?
No, it was mine, and I sold it at Flan Lines. I retired.
But you borrowed it for the day.
Yeah. When I was going grand in Swiss, you know. I do sharpen the blade. I bought the machine off you down in one of the hole.
That's right.
I do all the blades for everyone now. They come from everywhere to me to get them sharpened.
Yeah. And like you're very, for a man that you just told me your age, you're very fit. I suppose the shearing had a lot to do with that over the years. You know?
I say so.
Your joints were kept supple and
then hurling and everything. You know yourself getting broke up. I remember shearing over Shinwan and you're in the arm in the plaster.
And you still cheered?
Still I kept going.
Okay. Well, look, maybe, Jack, maybe you'll go back next year.
Please God, if you want me, if I'm alive, I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Well, maybe a better job.
Well, listen, the best of luck and congratulations on your 50th.
Thanks very much, Liam.
Celebration.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Okay.
Yeah, a pleasure.
Yeah. Okay, Jackie is still with us, and Liam Marr and Sean Walsh now. I'm joined by them. These two gentlemen won national titles in their own right back in time also, and we just want to confer with them for a moment about that, and just also to remember Frank Whitten, who the last time we undertook this was with us on the trailer down in the other field, and he's passed away, and there's sadness in that. But on that occasion we had a discussion, but just I suppose again to bring it back, Sean, you show a lot obviously as well, but you won a national title at one stage.
Yeah, I won the senior in '63 in Nina that time, but sure, it was a kind of a religion with you. Like, I mean, you were looking forward to the season starting up on May Day, and no matter what came in your way, it wouldn't.
Nothing would stop you from.
Well, you see, there was no money storing around much, and you got either 2 shillings we started on. We got a half a crown, but we could never get any more. No. And it's up to yourself then to shear as much as you could in the day.
But 2 shillings a sheep.
2 shillings and half a crown. I remember the machine we had. There were little petrol driven ones, and the blades, the combs and quarters were a good bit narrower than the original one, the finished up. They'd be only 2/3 of the weight. But if you were fit to shear 150 in the day, or 200 with the narrow one, I tell you, you'd sleep that night.
And what year did you say? 63?
63 I won it, but I was at it from when I was 16. I started shearing. I was I think it was 23 or 24 that time, and.
Obviously, superbly fit as well.
Sure, fit. Like you could stay looking at the ground from 8 in the morning to 6 in the evening. That's true. You see, after a week or that, Jackie and Liam would tell you the same.
I suppose it's one of the things that people that haven't shorn marvel at is the fitness and the ability of to keep a stoop.
You'd be a super, you would, you would never be worrying about taking a pin in your back after a couple of weeks now. There'd be people that go on and moaning now if they got a couple of hours hard work.
That's probably one of the things that's wrong.
The big thing was you'd be always looking forward. That fella like that, Lord rest him, he's long gone. He'd say to me, son, there's only 10 left to be shorn, and then the money.
And obviously that was an important.
Isn't it a good thing to say? We never, in all our years shearing, we never was left owing a penny. Now I know people might have 20 and 30 sheep, but the man with 100 or 200. I remember Alec Dempsey now, he was one that come to my mind. He used to buy wool as well.
Yes, I remember.
And he bought the wool from me one year, and whatever sheep he had to shore, he gave me £35. I thought I was at the winning the sweep. I couldn't believe, they get £35 at that time.
You were very proud going home.
Oh gee, well you could buy 5 calves or 6 calves for the £35 and have you bob left.
You get 2 acres of land for it.
You would. So I shore until I kind of had enough of it then, and I was after buying the farm I was living in and got it stocked up, and I said, sir, let the younger lads at it.
It was a big part of your life.
It was, well, I'll tell you one thing now, and I suppose it's only now I look back at it, it was an education in itself, going from different people's places. And my father said to me, now he says, no matter where you go to shear, he says, don't ever voice your opinion, you always listen.
Good advice.
And it was a great education.
Good advice.
And after I only know I could have a conversation with anybody, and so from meeting different people.
Good education, good training.
And the country people is the salt of the earth.
Okay.
I don't care what.
We'll agree with that. Can I just move to Liam for a moment? Your I suppose time in the sun in terms of shearing was when?
That's from around Sean's time too. Well, Sean had been before me, a couple of years. Yeah, there's a few years in the difference of it, but.
And you won junior titles?
I won I won 59 and 61. I represented Ireland in 61.
It was the same year Offaly football came in.
Yeah, but at the time now, I never entered in the senior.
Right.
I think I never done.
And maybe it was something the senior missed not having you.
Well, I don't know.
Because I'm going to put a question to Jackie after a while. I'm not going to say what it is.
But at that time, you had to pay to enter.
Oh, had you?
So it's £3 to enter for that.
Went to the competition.
£3 to enter for the competition, and a labour man was only getting €4 a week. Like that was the in '59. I entered it. I think it was the day before, or 2 days before that. I think it was 10 shillings. I think it was at the time for the junior. But I won the junior, and there was 3 lads that won come first, second, and third in the senior. And I bet the 3 of them in the junior. And in '61, there was 2 lads now that was in the senior. And they were in the junior as well. Like Frank Whitten was one of them now. And
you got the best of Frank that day, did you?
I did. I got the better of him then. And
Lord of mercy.
when the international was on, there were 6 countries that had 6, 12, whatever. But I got bronze the same day now, but Frank didn't. Yeah. And I always at home, I should have entered the senior instead of the junior. But I never done it. And,
I know,
I never.
Did you stay shearing long after that?
I sure for years after. I never entered in anything. I never bothered.
Well, you probably, things.
Yeah, probably.
Can I just finally, because I know we have a few other things to do, but Jackie, if you were up against these guys now and Frank Whitten, who'd come out and talk?
Jackie would.
I don't know.
He has a great heart.
I could say it, but the boys could be every bit as good.
Maybe on the day.
It's all on the day. It's all on the day.
It's all on the day.
It depends on the sheep you get to. If you get nice sheep now,
that was a quiet sheep.
Oh well, the shore out lovely, you know.
If you met 200 of them long ago with a narrow head, and you'd shear the 200 freely. But if you met ones with long tails and dirty tails and
sheep not dagged and all this trackage, you know.
So you need clean ones.
Oh, yes, you fly.
That's for down sheep with hair in their ears and all their wool in their ears. Everything had to come off.
Okay. Well, look,
let's try it down.
I'm going to leave it at that. But listen, thanks. It's really nice. You're 3 gentlemen and 3 great exponents of the shearing business in your time. Many years of health. And
it's a recipe for good old healthy living.
It seems to be.
Very much, Liam. A pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Thanks, lads. Yeah, thanks, lads. Okay, Sean Burns. We've seen a lot of old crafts here today. We've seen butter and potatoes and sheep shearing and threshing and various things. But this particular one that you're doing seems to me to be, well, unheralded, I suppose, but there's a great art to it.
Yeah, it's from back before there was any chainsaws or bench saws or anything like that. Like my father showed me how to do this years ago back in Golden Grove, and he showed me how to do it, and I done say that the job that was to be done then, I done it, and then like it's not done anymore because of the equipment. You see, it's all sawed now.
Yeah, the equipment is there now. But
so only from my father showing me how to do it, I'd never have.
Well, from what I can see, you need a sledge and a few wedges.
Well, that's all. You see, there's no equipment.
But there's expertise.
Yeah, but you see, back when the country was covered in timber, they cut the tree down with a crosscut.
Yes.
And then they cut the lengths, and then they had nothing else on the sledge or the wedges then to work from there. You see.
Yeah. Or beams or whatever.
Well, yeah, like everything. Like back then, say boards and everything were all sawed with the crosscut. One guy in the pit and the other guy on top, and they'd cut the boards down.
Yeah. And in terms of obviously the timber needs to be seasoned to facilitate the breaking or the cracking or the opening of it.
Yeah, it's if the timber is seasoned, it'll actually crack better. And that particular tree now, I cut that down yesterday, but it was dead for many years because we suspected it got lightning. It was hit with lightning and it killed it, but yet the tree was still standing, you see, which kept it.
And what timber would you be?
Oak is because it has the shelf life for the stake, you say. Yeah. I mean, you're looking at 50 years plus.
So you only cut that yesterday?
That
was standing up to yesterday.
That was standing up to yesterday, and I cut out that stake there this morning. And I mean, they have a shelf life for 50
dry,
years.
Isn't it? It's very dry, yeah.
Feel the weight of it.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
I mean,
it would almost drive itself, nearly. You could.
50 years, like, I mean, a lot of the old farmers now coming to me here today told me, you see, that they remember their father doing a fence on the farm, and it's still there today.
Yeah. And tell me, obviously it's well known that you have the ability to do this. Do you have any call for it? Is there people asking you?
No, sure.
Fences done in the old way?
No.
They prefer the new.
It's like, sure, I mean, they don't even bother now with timber anymore. It's all plastic now. Sure.
I suppose,
you know. I mean, nobody would go to the bother.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could get an oak tree and send it into the mill, like, and just getting back out saw it 4x4 stakes, you know. So.
Yeah. But still, it's an interesting way of doing it, isn't it? And it's educational. Tells us how it used to be done many years ago.
See, the old way again, before the equipment, you see, they didn't have the equipment, you see, so
they had to make do with what they had.
That's all they had was the sledge and the wedge.
Right. Okay, Sean, well listen, thanks for
taking
the time to talk to us and showing us that.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm here now with a man who's probably travelled the longest journey of any of the people here today to get here, Byron Murphy from Perth in Australia, and with his dog Rufio, who we see here, has just won the prize for the best large dog, for the large in the large dog category. Byron, you're related to Patrick Hayden and Barbara Ann, who have some of the land here. You're very welcome.
Yep, this is true. This is my first threshing that I've been to, but I have Barbara Ann's my auntie and Patrick's obviously my uncle.
Yeah.
So.
And I suppose part of the reason why we're interviewing you is because Rufio came along and took top prize in the large dog, having travelled so far. He didn't realise that he'd be winning prizes when he left Australia.
I had no idea that I would be entering him into any events, but my mother convinced me to, and we came away with first prize, which is a delightful little surprise.
Okay. So in normal life, are you a rural man or city man or?
Since I've moved to Ireland, I've been living in the country.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
But no, I'm generally a city man.
You're generally a city man. How are you finding Ireland?
Loving it, absolutely loving it. I've just been here for a year now, and no, it's been delightful.
Are you thinking of making it your home?
No, this is what I'm currently in the process of doing, is making my home. Yeah.
Ah, good. Yep. Delighted. Yeah. And are you still studying?
No, I'm in the workforce. I'm currently working for an engineering firm and also building my mum a house in Ireland.
Oh, very good.
So.
And tell me a little bit about himself then, as the centre of attention down here.
Rufio, I've got him 6 years ago. It was his birthday only a couple of days ago. Since he was born, he's been by my side. He's come to work with me, sleeps in the same bed with me. He's been by my side pretty much every single day. He's been through a couple of incidents. He got hit by a car, he got 8 rat poison. He's travelled halfway around the world, so he's experienced a lot for a dog, I suppose.
Well, I can tell you the rat poison one, personal experience. My little dog, the first week we had it, got rat poison. 16 years later, passed away. So look, it survived it. Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. I mean, it was very close to near death then, but ever since then he's looked amazing. So.
Well, look, it's a pleasure to meet you, a pleasure to talk to you, and congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
And the best of luck in Ireland. And
thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Long may you live here. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
here with Ray Dempsey, who was had a huge brief, as far as I can figure out, down in this far-flung outpost of the whole event. He was looking after a lot of events circled around sheep and the whole auction area as well. So Ray, first of all, well done. You had a hard day.
Well, thank you very much indeed, and I think we're extremely lucky to have Michael Harty, who's the auctioneer with Central Auctions, who has done an excellent job, because as you well know, it's not easy to sell all kinds of different items, from cattle to sheep to turf to anything you can ask for.
He did an excellent job.
He did an excellent job in it, and I would like to thank everybody who has contributed to the auction, those who gave goods for to be sold, and also the people who bought, and we very much acknowledge and thank them for their support.
Okay. Well, just starting then, as you're talking about the auction, starting with the auction, everything was cleared, I believe.
Everything is sold.
Yeah.
Well, that is our policy. We sell everything. Yeah. We like to get the value, or as near to the value as we can. Okay. Because we like to show our appreciation to the people who gave it, but we also like to see the people buying getting a bit of value as well. I was delighted actually with the sale of the fuel today, the turf and sticks, and that they sold timber, sold extremely well, and I hope they all enjoyed the heat out of it.
I had a look at the timber, and it seemed to be top quality, very well presented as well, very clean timber.
The timber was top quality, and so was the turf. And I do believe we had a lot of very, very good quality products here to sell today.
And there was a huge array of other products. I mean, I saw all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But they all add up.
They all sold, and they all add up.
They all add up.
From the rope a fiver to the beast to 1,040.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was great to see the two cattle selling well.
Yeah.
And everything from a needle in it.
And then you also were looking after some events circled around sheep. Racing and that kind of thing?
Yeah, we had sheep racing as well today. We reduced our sheep racing number of races this year to 4 races this year. But in between our races this year, we introduced races for children. And we had a number of races for boys and girls of all different age groups as well. And sheep racing, as usual, create a bit of a stir and a bit of excitement.
A bit of excitement,
I suppose as well this year we had Jackie Dooley gave a demonstration. I think you've already interviewed him.
So Jackie, right, he shore a sheep. I think by the time we got here he had finished, but he did. Thanks very much to him and to the other people, Liam Marr and Sean Mulch.
Well, Liam, the whole event and the whole idea of the community threshing has been excellent. It's gone on now for 13 years, and not alone what it brings in financially, it is very important to the community, and the togetherness and the camaraderie of the community that has been built up over the years, and threshing brings all of that together.
Well, in fact, we had a good interview with Seamus Kennedy earlier, and he went through all of the different things that the monies were spent on, and he actually quoted a very, very high figure that has been raised over the years. It's a great credit, well over €500,000 euros. It's fabulous.
Well, the credit is due to the people of the parish. And everybody rose in, and like the one good thing, you have no committee as such. You have a chairman and you have officers, but the committee consists of everybody. Every parishioner is the same on the committee, and like we had over 40 people at our last meeting last week, and that's, I think, a tribute to how much the threshing means to the people of the parish.
And just finally then, the funding for this year is going towards Ahancon Hall, or the surrounds there. Could you just briefly on that?
Well, the proceeds this year are going to the Ahancon Community Hall, doing the surfacing around the hall. There's Tom Macadam going to be put down around the hall, and funds are going towards that this year.
Okay. Well, the best of luck with that, and again, congratulations on a very successful day. Ray Dempsey, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, the day is nearly done here at the Blackbull, just behind the Blackbull. It's quite quietening down. A lot of people have gone now at this stage. Music playing in the background still, and still some people chatting around in small groups inside, drinking some tea, some coffee and that. But I expect that in an hour the place will be cleared out completely. It's been a wonderful day, it seems, although we would have no idea on the fundraising aspects of it yet, but it's been a wonderful day all round. The crowds seem to be huge, both out at the vintage side and in here where the trashing was taking place. And anyone we speak to in any of the service tents and that seem to indicate there was a big crowd around. So it looks like it'll be a great day for the trashing and for the community. I'd just also like to acknowledge the presence of the Order of Malta, who've been here all day and have been every year, and it's great to have them here in the event that they are needed, because we never know when they will be needed. So for this year, I suppose it's going to be bye-bye. We're looking forward to next year. It won't be long coming around. I'm sure the people who are here today would have enjoyed it very well, and we'll be looking forward to coming back again next year. So we're going to leave it at that, and we hope when the meetings are held and the funds are counted that things will have worked out very, very well. Thank you.